Iowa Girls High School Basketball Championships is provided by
The path to greatness starts early. The Iowa Farm Bureau believes in Iowa's youth and their pursuit of greatness. That's why we're proud to be the title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Each student's effort is important, and when one rises, we all rise to a better Iowa.
Whether you live in rural Iowa or in the big city, the Iowa Network Services family of companies and your local provider are working together to keep you connected by offering technology and business solutions like internet, data networking, and other business services. The INS family of companies keeping communities connected today and tomorrow. Fairway, along with Mondelez Nabisco, Wells Blue Bunny, and Frito-Lay, is a proud sponsor of the 2014 Iowa Girls High School Sports Championships. We congratulate all the schools and student athletes participating in this year's Girls High School State Basketball Championships. Fairway, proud to care for the places we work and live.
By Musco Lighting, the sports lighting specialist, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
Iowa banks know you want honest advice about how to best reach your financial goals, whether it's financing and education, buying a new home, growing a business, or funding retirement. Iowa Banks, Iowa Values. MyIowaBank.com.
Mid-American Energy, diversifying the ways we generate electricity by investing in wind generation capacity in Iowa. Information is available at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Choosing a career is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. At DMAC's new University College Transfer Program, there's a world of programs for you to explore.
Welcome to downtown Des Moines, where the annual pilgrimage of towns, families, players, and coaches arrive here at the doorstep of Wells Fargo Arena, our site for an exciting evening of Iowa high school hoops. And welcome to our inaugural night of live girls basketball tournament coverage right here on statewide Iowa Public Television. Hello, I'm Paul Yeager, and throughout the night, IPTV Sports will bring you the games, the highlights, analysis, and features from right here at our on-site sports desk. But first, we'll jump right into tonight's matchups in the Class 1A and 2A championships and show you how those teams made their way out of the semis. We begin on Wednesday night, the late game between Colonesco and Newell Fonda. That's Shayla Dean, and that's Caitlin Reese. Reese had 19 in the opener against Linville Sully. Number one in Class 1A is Newell Fonda. That's Claudia Larson, but first she kicks it to Brianna Wells. Wells for three. She had 10 on the night with that three. Larson goes in with the left-handed baby hook. Gets to Shayla Dean, tries to keep the Royals in it. The left-handed runner goes for her. Back to the Mustangs. They were cooking that night. Renee Manaman for three. Great guard. We'll talk about her in a moment. That tied the ball game, and Manaman there puts the lead. She had 13 assists in the opening game. She had a bunch of points in the second one. She did it both ways. Larson, who's headed to Northwestern and Orange City, scores two more. She had 20 points on the night. She also had, oh, by the way, 20 rebounds with plays like that. Larson inside the paint. Too much, though, of the Mustangs for Colonesco. Newell Fonda moves on 65-34. Who will they play? Janesville and Burlington Notre Dame. That was the first game on Thursday morning. The Nikes made the trip up from Highway 34, and also Anna Backstrom of Janesville. They won the state volleyball title. Hey, why not add basketball to the trophy case? Early on, it was the Wildcats. They were in control. Victoria Lee for three. She gets the Wildcats going. Taylor Hickey, though, with the left drive. The scoop layup. Janesville, that's Brittany Hansen from the right elbow for three. They were cooking. That was right at the quarter buzzer to end the first quarter. In the second quarter, again, it's Taylor Hickey. She puts the team on her back, this time from three, steps up, and it's good. However, on this play, Hickey would pick up her third foul. Looked a little clean. Coach Alfred's like, gonna have to sit down. Hickey would sit down for the rest of the half, but in the third quarter, she would come alive, and as would the Nikes. However, the Wildcats would start out and push their lead to 10 on that drive. And then all of a sudden, here come the Nikes for three. That's NBA range. Riley Kilbride, and then there's Taylor Hickey. She's talking to her teammates in that. That's the co-captain of this squad, and here come the Nikes. They complete the comeback right there. That's Kilbride to ice it. Hickey comes in, pulls up the shot, and the Nikes go on to win this basketball game 65-58. Joining me now is Laura Leonard. She'll be the analyst on tonight's ball game. And we saw Taylor Hickey in that semifinal. She played outstanding, as goes Taylor Hickey. Laura, go the Nikes.
Oh, absolutely. And she's had a great season. She got in a little bit of foul trouble, as you had said. They need her on the floor because she is their leader. Now, she can shoot from the outside, and we saw that. She's got that good range, but she can also get inside, get to the rim, and she does a great job of getting her teammates involved. So she's a big key in this ball game tonight. She's one good guard, but oh, by the way, there's a good guard on the other side, Renee Manaman for Newell Fonda. Yeah, they're kind of mirror images of one another. They play very similar. They both have distance range. They also can get to the rim. The one thing that Manaman does is she does get inside and rebound very well, averages about 5 boards a game, and you talked about those 13 assists. That tied a state record. That's pretty impressive. And she said after the game she had no idea she'd set the record. A lot of these girls, when they have these stats, they don't even know what they've been doing. They just are so focused on the game, but it's a big play. She needs to come up big tonight if Newell Fonda or Burlington Notre Dame, one of those two, are going to win their first state title tonight in school history and basketball. That's Class 1A. Let's talk now about Class 2A. That's Hudson and Cascade. That was a very good basketball game from earlier on Thursday. Hudson from Northeast Iowa, just south of Waterloo. That's Casey Miles. She's headed to Kirkwood to play basketball. And that's Abby Meyer for the top-ranked Cascade Cougars. Early on, it was Meyer. Gets the steal, goes the length of the court for the layup. This was a close game. In fact, it wasn't double digits until the second quarter. And then it's one sister to another. Corey Miles gets the kind roll, and then it's Lindsay Cook. She buries the three. Hudson was in control of this basketball game. In the third quarter, they kind of started to gel, and that's because of Lindsay Cook. She hits the three from the left side. Then on the other side, it's Courtney Peterson. And the Pirates begin to build that lead, but Abby Meyer says, we're not going anywhere. They weren't undefeated for any reason. She has the three, then she gets the steal the other way. Their fans trying to get it going. They had a good support. Courtney kicks it to Cook for three. Lindsay Cook had a very big basketball game. This time it's Miles again, Casey Miles. And Hudson's going to ice it away when Cascade tried to put some pressure on. Lindsay Cook goes in, breaks the press, and seals the deal. 45-33. Hudson moves on to tonight's title game. Who will they play? Well, it would be the winner of North Lynn and Western Christian. North Lynn out of the Tri-Rivers Conference. Their only loss this season was to Maquoketa Valley, and that's head coach Brian Harmson of Western Christian. By the way, they're going for their third straight title tonight if they can win this. They like to run the ball. That's Jamie Giesink with the layup, breaking the press. Back comes Nicole Miller for North Lynn of the Lynx. She gets the steal. Miller would finish with 17 on that steal. Erica Dauma, the senior, would be on fire from three. There's one. Gets the rebound, though. You'll see a little more Dauma in a moment. That's Alyssa Palama, who was on last year's state championship team, the only returning starter for the Wolfpack. Steal to go up on a layup. That's Jamie Giesink. Jamie puts it in. North Lynn, though, trying to hang in this basketball game. They had a great opening win late, mostly because of Libby Falconer at the free throw line, but it was just too much Dauma down the stretch. 3 points from Dauma. She was 6 of 12 for threes. She finished with 18 points. Just took over from threes there. Western Christian advances, and as we said, they have a chance to win their third straight title. Dauma is outstanding. Laura, this is a team that basically anybody for the Wolfpack can score. Yeah, they have had 5 different players in the tournament in the 2 games that have scored in double figures. So they have a lot of weapons that they can go to. It makes them very hard to defend. So you can't key in on just one player. On some teams, you know that there's a go-to player that you have to double team or maybe even triple team. Not with this team, because anybody that's on the floor can score for Western Christian. They're a team that averages 78 points a game, and they shoot 47% from the floor, so they are up-tempo.
Giesink finished with 16 in that semifinal. Peyton Harmson, not even a starter, finished in double figures. 69 points. There was a little bit of question early if they were a little bit cold shooting in the first half. 12 of 34, 35%. You'll take that. They got a little hot in the second half. These teams, they've had 2 games to adjust to these rims and figure out how their shot falls. But now talk about Hudson. We're bringing in a brand new coach. It's his first season. Jake Litwig is an assistant last year at Arweva, and now he's the first-year head coach of the Hudson Pirates. They score 84 points in the opening game, 45 in the second. They're a dual personality team.
Yeah, they really are, and you have to figure out in this game, what personality do we need to be? Do we need to be that up-tempo where we score a lot of points? Or are we the team that's going to slow it down and try to control the clock? And I think this might be a team that, or a game that they need to control the clock. You might see them get into the front court and pass the ball, hold it a little bit, try to keep down that high-scoring machine of Western Christian.
Western Christian could tie some, to make some state history of their own if they could win this 3rd state title. Based in Hull, Iowa, Northwest Iowa, very well represented at this tournament. We'll get into that tomorrow night mostly. But this is a ball game right now. The locker rooms are below us. The players, they've already come out once. They're going through some of their warm-ups right now again. It's a little different than the quarterfinals or the semifinals for these players.
Yeah, I think it is a different feel for these teams. I think it's a situation where you've gone through your games, 24, 25 games, night in and night out. But this one has a different feel because it's for a state title, so there's a lot of nerves going on in the locker room right now. I think everybody's going through their routines, what they normally do. Everybody's writing up on the chalkboard, different game plan, what are we going to do? But once they hit the floor, all those butterflies and all those nerves go away.
And they're looking around. I know you and I both talked to these players and coaches after several of their games this week and just said, did you look around at the lights? And a couple of them all had different answers. Some said, yes, we take it all in. Others said, it's just another game.
Yeah, and I think these teams will adjust and have adjusted as you've played a couple of games down here. A little bit longer floor than what they're used to. Some teams have gone to bigger arenas and practiced before they got down here. And so I think that they're aware of their surroundings, but then again, once that game gets started and the ball goes up, everything goes away and you're out there playing basketball.
All right, Laura, thank you so very much for that. We'll find out which personality shows up to win for Hudson, and if Western Christian can make history. Good storyline in that one. But the 1A game, Newell Fonda or Burlington Notre Dame, both of those schools have been to the tournament before. Only Burlington's 2nd time being here. See if they can go home with the hardware.
Yeah, and Newell Fonda, state runner-up a year ago, so they lost by 2 points in that game. I think they want to get the title this year.
I bet they do. Laura Leonard, thank you so very much, and she's joining us here, and she'll be down with BJ Shaven to call tonight's 1A title match, and we'll have her back again tomorrow night as well. Laura, thank you very much. But now we need to talk about the Iowa Bankers Association, and they are very involved with this tournament. They have a scholarship that they're going to be presenting, and each year during the tournament, the Iowa Bankers Association sponsors the Student Athletic Achievement Awards. And let's find out a little bit more about this scholarship. Why do the Iowa Bankers get involved in the Iowa Girls High School Basketball Championships?
Thank you very much for asking that question. We're very happy to be here. We've been involved with this program for more than 20 years, giving out scholarships to students in basketball, wrestling, and football, and we're happy to do it. Iowa Banks are all about investing in their communities, and this is our way of investing in these students in their future, and are just really happy to have the opportunity to do that.
It's all about sponsoring that student achievement, and it's kind of fun. I would imagine it's pretty hard to pick these scholarships because they are all so deserving academically, and they're such good girls.
They are, and actually we pick them not only based on their athletics, but also their academics and their community service. You'd be amazed at the work that these students do in their communities as well.
All right, Lori, thank you so very much for joining us. Glad to have you here and a part of our coverage.
Thank you so much.
All right, it's now time to begin the fun festivities. The Iowa Basketball Championships always have a lot of fun, and let's go down to the floor and begin our evening for
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the All-Iowa Honor Dance Team under the direction of Kathy Inyard. as they perform for your pregame entertainment. This is the 32nd consecutive appearance of this outstanding group. This evening, the All-Iowa Honor Dance Team will be honoring our United States military veterans, current military, and all military families. We also honor and remember our POW and MIA servicemen and women. Choreographed by Lois Turnage, the All-Iowa pregame performers will present a military salute for each branch of the military: the Marines, Army, Navy, Coast Guard, and the Air Force. As each of the colors are presented, we ask all veterans in active military to please stand and wave and be recognized for your service to our country. The United States Marines. All veterans in active military of the Marines, please be recognized. All Army veterans in active military, please stand and be recognized. The United States Navy. All Navy veterans and active military, please stand and be recognized. The United States Coast Guard. All Coast Guard veterans and active military, please stand and be recognized. The United States Air Force. All Air Force veterans and active military, please stand to be recognized. Honor all our veterans in active military with a standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hope Gospel Quintet will now sing the national anthem. Please remain standing as we honor America, our military, and their families.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The Hope Gospel Quintet and the All-Iowa Honor Dance Team.
Thank you for joining us on our inaugural basketball pregame show here on IPTV. We'll be right back with a full night of basketball for the 1A and 2A championships coming up right now on statewide Iowa Public Television. Funding for the Iowa Girls High School Basketball Championships is provided by...
The path to greatness starts early. The Iowa Farm Bureau believes in Iowa's youth and their pursuit of greatness. That's why we're proud to be the title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Each student's effort is important, and when one rises, we all rise to a better Iowa.
Whether you live in rural Iowa or in the big city, the Iowa Network Services family of companies and your local provider are working together to keep you connected by offering technology and business solutions like internet, data networking, and other business services. The INS family of companies keeping communities connected today and tomorrow. Fairway, along with Mondelez Nabisco, Wells Blue Bunny, and Frito-Lay, is a proud sponsor of the 2014 Iowa Girls High School Sports Championships. We congratulate all the schools and student athletes participating in this year's Girls High School State Basketball Championships. Fairway, proud to care for the places we work and live.
By Musco Lighting, the sports lighting specialist, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
Iowa banks know you want honest advice about how to best reach your financial goals, whether it's financing and education, buying a new home, growing a business, or funding retirement. Iowa Banks, Iowa Values. MyIowaBank.com.
Mid-American Energy, diversifying the ways we generate electricity by investing in wind generation capacity in Iowa. Information is available at MidAmericanEnergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Choosing a career is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. At DMAC's new University College Transfer Program, there's a world of programs for you to explore.